Well, meantime, all hotel staff who come into contact with people serving stay-home notices will be placed on rostered routine testing and swabbed every 14 days. Minister Lawrence Wong has told Parliament this will provide an additional safeguard. This comes after the Mandarin Orchard Singapore hotel saw over a dozen cases with high genetic similarity. No breaches were found. Now, students staying in university hostels who are among groups assessed to be at higher risk of transmission will also be tested this month. And among the wider public, more than 14,000 people with flu-like symptoms were tested every week in December on average.
Frequent and widespread testing is a critical enabler which we intend to ramp up over the coming months. We must all start getting used to the idea of regular testing being a part of our lives during this pandemic period.
Border measures also include requiring incoming travellers from higher risk places to take a pre-departure test. Citizens, permanent residents and those aged 6 and below are exempted. Mr. Wong says around 100 out of over 12,000 travellers who entered Singapore without pre-departure tests have tested positive for COVID-19 since the requirement began on 18th of November, but none resulted in local transmission due to the stay-home notice regime. Now, at the same time, Singapore is studying if stay-home requirements can be relaxed for vaccinated travellers. Mr. Wong says it will consider this if there is clear evidence that vaccination lowers transmission risk significantly.
We still do not know the extent of the reduction. For now, we will continue to take a more cautious approach. In other words, vaccinated travellers will continue to be subjected to prevailing border measures and SHN requirements. We will fine-tune our approach over time once we better understand the effect of the vaccine.
Also, contact tracing capabilities will be strengthened as a further safeguard if cases emerge. The government has spent around $10 million to develop both the Trace Together app and Safe Entry system. More than 4.2 million people, or around 78% of residents, are now using the Trace Together app or token.
After everyone who needs a token has had a chance to collect one, we will put in place a requirement to use Trace Together only at the safe entry checkpoints, either through the app or the token. We will give further information on this once the details and timelines are firmed up, and will provide adequate advance notice to all the affected establishments